Capri is a research and development project looking to develop a commercially viable autonomous pod service. There's 19 partners altogether, a mixture of large industry partners like AECOM, public sector clients, research universities and smaller SMEs.
So I'm leading the social and behavioural research within the Capri project, and we're particularly interested here at Filton with the opportunity to test some higher speeds and the comfort perception of the pod, whilst we don't have any other activities going on the runway. So we don't have to worry about pedestrians crossing here or other vehicles. So we can just get an experimental situation in which we can find out what people really experience and feel about travelling in the pod. So we'll start it here at Filton, and then we'll go on to try similar things at Cribbs Causeway and then at the Olympic Park up in London. It's important that we involve users in the research for two reasons. First of all, it's important that technologies are not just developed for the sake of it. Technologies should solve real problems in real people's lives. So working with participants, members of the public, we can co-design and co-research our solutions to these problems of mobility, which we recognise are important. Air pollution, too much congestion, and applied in the right way, pods can be an important part of the solution to those difficulties. It's also important for the different partners in the project to understand what users' reactions are to the different technologies. And so it's a two-way process that we're trying to achieve here.
One of the main outcomes for Capri is to develop a business case that can prove to different sites that the technology is feasible, the business model is viable, and ultimately it's a desirable service for real people. That's why we're conducting our user engagement activity, to understand what real people want from this kind of new service and what kind of value it will add to their lives. So far we've done 5 different kind of interactive engagement sessions. It's involved over 50 people, and the purpose of them has been to understand who might use it, where they might use it, why they might use it, as well as how they might interact with this new kind of service. So what comes next is that we're taking these service designs back to the users, allowing them to critique what we've come up with, telling us what they like, what they don't like, what they see the real value in. And then after that, it's working with the partners to prototype and iterate to make sure that what we deliver at trials is what users really want, what will make a desirable and a joyful service to use.